Holy cow. Right off the bat. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. Number 3. Holy cow. Look at that. Right there. Check out that fatty.
Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. I'm here at the worldwide headquarters of Casual Observations, soon to be PFC, Pinhook Fishing Club. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alan, and I mostly make fishing videos, but I make some other stuff too. Well, for this coming year, and a Happy New Year, by the way, I'm going to make a transition for the channel name to the nickname of an area where I grew up fishing in Iowa with my siblings, my cousins, and I just had so many great memories from fishing up in that area. I thought it would be just a great match just to switch the channel name over. And of course, you know, club, anybody that hangs out at the channel here, stops by, watches a video, everyone's in the club. So it's just kind of a cool little thing I'm going to switch up for 2023. And 2022, by the way, was one of the greatest years I've had in recent memory from a fishing standpoint and just in life. And I had 2 PBs up in Iowa fishing that were so much fun, and I'm happy I captured them on video, and I'll play those for you here. One is my PB Smallie, and the other one is a PB Brown Trout. So I'll throw those in there here in just a second. But first, I just wanted to let you guys know about the channel name switch. The other thing is, I hope you have a great 2023 and all your fishing adventures are epic and awesome, and looking forward to a great year. The other thing is, I want to do is, as you can see, I'm here on Get Bit Baits, checking out some of their tubes, trying to get everything restocked for the spring and the summer. If you haven't checked out this site, jump in here and take a look at it. I'm pretty much done with my orders, just kind of going over. Hey, if you've never used some of these smaller tubes, these things are incredible. They're a lot of fun to pitch around. All right, a couple other things. I do this from time to time. Other channels that I really like to watch, especially if the weather's bad, you're stuck indoors, and you need new content. This one right here, Just a Few Acres Farm. I was doing a search on tractors, and I came across this. This guy works on old farm malls, but he also has a small scale farm up in New York, and he goes through all kinds of stuff. Now, at first, when I saw some of his videos, I thought that he was, you know, kind of a strange, oddball kind of a guy. But then the more I watched, I realized that he is extremely intelligent and has everything planned out perfectly, even though things can change, and as they always do on you know, when you're dealing with farming. But I've learned so much from this channel and how these small scale farms and what they're doing to survive. So check that channel out. The other one is, most people know this, but 330 Maniac. I love watching this channel because of all the trapping and fishing as well. I pick up some great fishing tips from him, but watching the trapping videos is pretty cool. And another channel is this one. I don't know much about Tenkara rods. That may be something that I check out sometime, like a little Tenkara video, but he goes all over the place, usually out west. And he did some where he was over in Iowa fishing the driftless in different places. But, you know, he breaks it down, teaches you quite a bit about Tenkara rods and different stuff. So it's a great channel to look at. All right, that's pretty much it. I just want to give a quick run through on these channels, and I'm going to drop the 2 videos, my PB videos in here to wrap things up for 2022. and to let you know that their channel is going to change. It's going to be a different kind of color scheme, kind of a green, black, and gray. And I'm excited about it. Family and friends kind of like, or not kind of, family and friends like the name because obviously they recognize it. And so big changes coming. All right, guys. Hey, again, once again, enjoy 2023. And I'll see you next time with the video in 2023. And hopefully I get some good fishing in. And my spring goes well for fishing, and so does my summer. All right. Catch you guys later.
First, I'm going to start off with the Kalen's lunker grub here. See what we can come up with. Ooh, that looks good in the water as usual. See if anything's home over there. No. Alright guys, we're hooked up on the Kalen's. Oh! Did you see that? Whew! Boy, she jumped in through the hook. That looked like a smallmouth. Oh, that carp out there. Oh. Man, I caught that fish hit just about 5 feet straight out. Not very far. The ups and downs of fishing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Dang it. Crying out loud. Ugh. It just thrashed around enough and jumped to throw it. Dang. Alright guys, we're hooked up. Boy, he's pulling drag. Oh, it's a nice smallie. I don't want him in all that sand. Come on, get out of there. Come on. There he is, guys. Check him out. That is a beautiful smallmouth. Hopefully the hat cam's got it. All right, we're ready for the release. Here we go. There she goes. Wow. Guys, the sand here is just tough. This is what I was talking about the other day, is my bushcraft buddies, they'd have like a mat. Let's check out the Kalins. The Kalins is fine. Just throwing it up in the rough water, just a easy retrieve, but strong enough so I don't get hooked on any snags down there. Alright guys, I picked up some of these. They're supposed to be perch colored. It's a little swim bait. Those ones you see from Storm, and I guess Berkeley makes some. But we're gonna get this in here and see what we can get. Feels like it's on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Oh yeah, it looks good in the water. All right guys, I switched to the Storm Largo shad. This thing is awesome. It's in a yellow perch color. You get a good jig head on there. Makes this swim bait really nice. They got a lot of different colors. I just like this one because up here there's yellow perch, and a lot of the fish feed on that. Especially walleye. Every year somebody pulls a walleye out of here. It's not very often. Maybe this year it'll be me. Just firing at it wherever, and just a slow retrieve. Doesn't have to be fast. All right, guys, I lost that Largo shad. Dang, it was stuck on a snag in there. I'm gonna use this little yellow bucktail. See how this one does. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool in the water. Oh, was that a strike? What was that? There we go. Oh yeah, that looks phenomenal. Fish on, guys, fish on a yellow bucktail. Let's see what it is. Oh Oh, check it out. It's a nice smallie. Nice. When he wouldn't hook very deep. Check that one out, guys. That's a beautiful fish. Hopefully the hat cam picks it up. And for the release on a homemade bucktail by yours truly. Now, you know, with this channel, there's no scientific observations, only casual ones. And a couple years ago, I wanted to see if I could make my own bucktails. Casually made, mind you. I mean, look at the horrendous tie job on there. There you go. Maybe you can see now on the camera. Oh. Hey, but it caught a fish. I've just been pitching it right into that corner and been getting some nice hits in there. That's what I was doing with Largo shad, and I just got a horrendous snag. I couldn't get it out. Bucktail jigs, that's the other one I'm always forgetting. I always talk about it, just want to really focus on meps, curly tail grubs, the whopper plopper, Senkos, you know, my core stuff, and I always forget to mention the bucktails. Uh-oh. I was in the tree, but I saved it. Ooh. But that's right where I wanted it. There's like that little side channel over there. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. That's where I've been hooking them, is right in there. Well, those last two. All right, guys, so we'll keep it going and hopefully catch some more. All right, guys, we're hooked up. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. Thing is, I don't have a net. I'm gonna have to tire him out. Holy cow. This is my biggest smallie, guys, ever. Look at the size of that fish. Let me make sure I'm recording. All right, guys, it's my biggest smallie ever on that bucktail jig. I'm gonna measure him, but I got this crazy sand. Where's my measuring thing? Here it is. No, 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 no. Holy cow. Look at that, guys. 19. $19. The thing is, he cut me pretty good when I was trying to corral him. There we go. Biggest fish ever for me for a smallie. Oh, and for the release. Whew. Yeah, he spiked me pretty good with his fin when I was trying to corral him. Ow. That was a beast. And he was just hanging in that little channel there. That's all I caught him on, was that little bucktail. Dang, this thing is gushing blood. This is gonna sound strange, but I mean, it's bad enough where I need stitches. I mean, I got sliced. I got a first aid kit in the truck though. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get this cleaned up. Ooh, it's a nasty, nasty slice. Hey, drop a comment below the biggest size smallie you ever caught and what you caught it on. Went and got something to eat, patched up my finger. Hopefully it'll hold together. It's bandaged up. I got a tarp from the lake cabin to put my stuff on there. I don't like all that sand getting into the reels. All right, so if the bucktail will work, I'm gonna try to fire a Senko in there into that little hole. Yeah, I just ran home and got some something to eat. Took a look at the video of the fish. Definitely my PB. I brought the gimpy trout net. Ooh, I think I got one, guys. Nope. Oh. Are you kidding me? I got a snag on a Senko. How is that even possible? Water level's starting to come down a little bit. I can start seeing the top of the sandbar over there. I'm still ticked I lost that Largo shad on that big stump in there. See it thrashing around under the dam? I fired in there, but I thought I was clear of it, but it's a lot longer than what you see there for the stump. All right, guys, we're hooked up, and it was just like right here in front of me on a little swim jig. Oh, stay out of the sand. Let me see if I can do this without getting them all dirty. This time I've got the tarp, so I'm not getting everything all dirtied up. Check him out, guys. He's not bad. Get a little bit of the sun on him. Get the hack cam into view. I can never judge it right. Just right in here, not very far. I'll have to look up the name of the swim jig. It came in one of my subscription boxes. And then I put just a moon-eyed jig head on it. Ooh. Boy, he tore this thing up. There we go. Same as the others, just kind of pitch it into the, up under the dam there. Hope for no snags, and then bring it out slow. Let the lure do the work. But if I start heading into iffy water, I just lift the rod tip up. The thing is, guys, right where I'm standing, I just sink down about 3 inches. You can see the sand down there. It's at an angle. so it kind of slopes off pretty good. All right, guys, gonna switch it up. Either the Meps or the Fire Tiger spoon like I used last time. You guys pick the Meps or the Fire Tiger spoon. All right, guys, or maybe this weedless thing. We could try give this a shot. If not, we got our Fire Tiger spoon here. This is what I caught the pike on last time. Or a Meps number 4. What is this? Fire Tiger. You gonna try this first? All right, we'll give it a shot. Good choice. It's weedless, so no snags. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, let's go for it. We're going weedless, so we better not be getting stuck on anything. No, we're weedless. Come on. What in the hell? All right, guys. Still throwing this. It's all good. Now all I need, such a wonderful day with the PB and all that stuff, is to get a walleye out of here. That's all I got the 30-inch pike, my biggest for this spot. I got the PB smallie of my life here. Now I just need the walleye. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do some trout fishing. We'll see. Oh my gosh, guys, I had a thump. What happened? Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do some trout fishing and see how that goes. If the water's cleared up a bit. Man, I'd love to get a walleye out of here. Could I be that lucky? So I switched to the black one. It's got one eye missing. The one-eyed bandit. I noticed that the eyes come off of those. They got some funny names, but I can't remember what they are. They look really cool in the water. And pretty much weedless. Not totally, but pretty close. I've fished from that side over there, guys, many, many times. Down along those rocks in there. Fished in there, caught some catfish, caught some pike in there. All right, guys, we're hooked up. We got another biggin. I gotta get my handy dandy net. Oh! Why I didn't have this in here closer is beyond me. This net in here closer. Yay! All right. Well, it's another good sized fish. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Well, it's another good fit. Look how fat he is. He didn't have the red eyes on there. Maybe a female. I don't know. I can't tell this male from females. Check that out. That's a gorgeous fish. Just right up into that alleyway again. All right, let's let this one go. There she goes. All right, guys. You pick one. Make a good choice. Some spinners. Some jigs. All right, guys, I think we're hooked up. We are hooked up. Ah, check it out. A chub on a single hook. Oh, it's a shiner. Shiner or a chub, maybe? Let me take a look at this. Looks like a shiner on a single hook. Thunderbug by Meps. All right, so we got one. For a minute, I thought it was like a little trout. Oh, that was just a rock. I thought I had one. Yeah, using the single hooks, guys, works out pretty well. If you ever think about that, go for it. You think, you know, the trebles. I mean, I love using the trebles, but the single hook will work well too. All right, guys, we're hooked up. Check it out. It's a big shiner. Hit on this. There he goes. Just throwing the woolly booger. Size 0. I don't think the hat cam picked that up. But I got a little split shot about 14 inches up. There we go. Just ringing that through there, and boy, hit that sucker. Single hook too. Felt the thump down there. So we'll keep throwing this, and then here in a few minutes I'm gonna take off and maybe go check out another spot. Not on the river, but at another place I like to fish. All right, guys, it's clouding up. Still fishing this spot, just throwing a little spinner. Little Meps spinner. It's kind of like a little frog pattern on there, little bluegill kind of pattern. Kind of cool. It's a size 2. Guy just put in his kayak and he's already around the bend down there. All right, guys, I'm hooked up on something on the spinner. Oh, he's bleeding a little bit. Check it out, guys. It's a nice trout on the upper Iowa. Wow. All right, guys, fish on. Looks like we got another one. I need my net for this guy. Let's see what it is. Is it a smallie? Oh, it's a nice brown. Check him out. Beautiful. On the fire tiger. All right, guys, for the measurement, got to get it back in the water. Got my hands wet. 16. Here he goes, off and away. So that brown I got was my personal best, my PB for a brown, 16 inches. The biggest fish I ever caught was 20, and that was a rainbow trout here in Iowa. So that was amazing. Yeah, at first I thought I had a snag when I hooked that brown, because it was just like a brick. It wasn't moving. And then I was like cranking in, and all of a sudden I could feel it, the head shakes, you know, and then I knew I had him.